Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Meditation Mama, and this is your pick a card reading. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to your pick a card reading for today, which is titled, What Do You Need to Know Right Now? Now, if you're not new to pick a card readings, you can go to the description box below, find the timestamp for the deck of your choosing, and go ahead and fast forward to your reading. If you are completely new to pick a card readings, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a deck that really resonates with you, whichever one is kind of calling to you. So deck number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3. Then you're going to go to the description box below, find the timestamp for the deck of your choosing, and then go ahead and watch your reading. You have chosen deck 1, the Sacred Traveler deck. I'm going to go ahead and remove the number, and let's go ahead and shuffle the cards for your reading. I hope you are having a good week so far. It's almost the holidays, so we'll see what the Sacred Traveler is going to tell us. Okay, this is a reading for group number 1. What messages do you have for group number 1? Okay, let's see. So the first card out, let me see if I can grab it, is Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life. Then the second one is Taking Shelter, The Answers Are Within. So going within for answers, simplifying your life. And I can't grab these cards, gosh darn it. Okay. And then the last one is Narrow Pathway, Tread Thoughtfully. So let's start with this Traveling Lightly card. Let me grab it. The guy in the on this card is like walking past, or he has just thrown a whole bunch of stuff in that trash can and he is leaving it behind. And what this card is talking about is kind of like letting go of things that no longer serve you, things that no longer support you. And these things can be anything from like people, situations, objects, negative thinking. These things are the things that do not bring the best out of you. So keep what works and then let the rest go. So if there are people in your life, if there are, thinking patterns that you have in your life that haven't been so successful for you, it's time to start acknowledging that and letting them go and move on from that. Now, the next card here, Taking Shelter, let me bring that up. The answers are within. Within. I kind of call this the meditation card because if you look, it's like snowy outside. This guy needs shelter. And what this card is really talking about is just going within for answers. So when the winter comes, it is time to take shelter. It is time to plan things for the future. Maybe you're manifesting things, but the spring always brings new beginnings. So now that it's winter time, it's time to start really going within, meditating, and figuring out what the next step is. And this could have to do with your career, with a relationship, with just your life in general. What is the next step? Then, right here, the narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. This really talks about your next path. So, this talks about that narrow pathway. Let me bring that up. And the narrow pathway, it really just talks about staying focused. When you stay focused on your goals, you will succeed. Slow, careful steps, planning those steps carefully, one step at a time. So it looks like there may be something that could be holding you down. This could even be like emotional baggage. Maybe if there was like a breakup, don't let that affect you. Let that stuff go. Put it away in that trash can and start moving towards your goals. Then there's going to be some time to sit and meditate, take shelter, get the answers from within. What is your next step? Then, once you figure that out, plan it out. How are you going to do it? How are you going to achieve it? How are you going to get there? Plan, plan it carefully. Take it one step at a time. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to move these cards out of the way, and I will shuffle this deck and we'll see what other kind of messages we have for you this month. Okay, this is a reading for Group 1. What do they need to know right now? What does Group 1 need to know right now? Okay, that card flipped over. Okay, so the first card that came over is the Tower. And the Tower is kind of like a massive, sudden change. It could be like sudden clarity, or something has become like very unstable in your life. Now let's see what else is going on. Oops, we got another one. King of Swords. So some truth. There may be some truth or some clarity coming out, maybe having to do with this Tower moment. Or maybe after the Tower moment, now you're ready to confront somebody about the Tower moment. But I think we need to get some more cards and really kind of see what's going on. Next card out, the Judgment card. So this is like a life-changing decision. Reviewing your past experiences to really think about the future. Now, let's get some more cards. Okay, so the 1111 card, the Four of Wands. I do like that card. That's like, I always say, make a wish card. That's the celebration. It's homecoming, it's joy, it's happiness, it's abundance. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it looks like you're definitely putting in some work, or you're mastering a trade. The Fool, you're getting ready to take that first step. You're like ready to go on a new adventure. Let me move those up a little bit. Okay, let's get 3 more cards here. Now that kind of just flipped out. I'm not going to take those because I'm not being called to that. Okay, that one. Okay, communication. So first card came out was Chariot. This is having, inner control, forward movement, action, determination. This is movement, change, communication, striking while the iron is hot. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card for Group 1. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the last card that came out is the Ten of Swords, which is kind of like an ending to something, or like a painful ending. So let's go over these cards again. So in the beginning, we have this Tower. So the Tower is this sudden massive change. This is like an unexpected change. This could be something like, like losing a job. If you are like, if you work in a restaurant And now that the COVID numbers are coming back up, at least in my state, we're starting to shut things down again. That could be a massive sudden change. But it could be so many things, but definitely a massive sudden change in the beginning. Then it looks like you're getting some sort of clarity from this. You're getting either truth, clarity, and you're really reviewing your past decisions, your past experiences, and you are reflecting on that. He's thinking about that. You can see like the white around his head. Then right here, this is that happy card, that celebration, that homecoming card. Then here it's like you're mastering something, you're really putting in the work. And then taking that leap of faith, that first step, you are ready to pursue that new adventure. And the chariot is just forward movement, action, determination, again, movement, change, and then the ending here, this painful, shocking ending. Now, I'm kind of getting the feeling like this has to do with something that you are passionate about, like a career. So, for example, if you did all of a sudden like lose your job, maybe due to COVID, that could be this massive, sudden change. But with change comes clarity, because I see that right here with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is just, he's very mental. He's all about clear thinking, truth, honesty, good advice. And I think what happens after this Tower moment is you're going to figure out another career path, because I see you working on something really hard right here. So it's like this Tower moment comes in. It may freak you out at first, especially if this happens during the holidays. I know that in California right now, we're starting to shut everything down, and this is, it's Thanksgiving right now. So if this is happening, that is a huge Tower moment. But with that Tower comes clarity. And I think that you are going to find a different career, something that you're going to do on your own. Maybe you're going to start your own business. Maybe you're going to start a YouTube channel, but you're really going to review your past decisions. And the 1111 card is super positive. This is like making a wish and having it come true, joy, you're celebrating. So I think what happens here is that this sudden massive change happens, and it really makes you think twice about what you're doing. Maybe it makes you change your career path. Like you really reviewed what's going on in your life, and you're like, you know what? I am going to make a change. And this is a great change for you. This is something that you're going to be passionate about. This is something that you're going to be happy doing. This is something that's going to bring you joy. And so you're going to start putting in the work, and it's not going to feel like work because it's something that you truly love doing. Now, here with the Fool, you are finally ready to take that first step. You're ready to go. Then right here with the Chariot, you're going. Your forward movement, determination, you got that power. The horses are pulling you down. Like you're going towards that path. You are on fire here. Then here you have movement, change, striking while the iron is hot. I really think that what you are working on is this new career. And I think once you figure out what you're going to do and you just start working on it, it's just going to start falling into place for you. And then right here with this Ten of Swords, I honestly feel like this has to do with your Tower moment. I feel like maybe there might be some residual energy that you're holding on to, and you just need to clear that residual energy out. Just like these cards, taking shelter, traveling lightly. Sorry, I don't know if you heard my dog freaking out, but the mailman just came and dropped off the mail. So anyways, what I was saying is that you're going to let go of these things that are no longer serving you. You're going to simplify your life. You're going to let go of those old things like this Tower moment, and you're really going to start doing something that better serves you, that makes you so much more happy. And once you figure out what that is, you are going to put in that work. You are going to master your craft. And I see this coming in so fast for you. And I think you just need to really go within and do some meditating and really start asking yourself what it is that you want to do next. What is your next step? And then just remember to let that tower moment go. And also make sure to plan out your path. Take it one step at a time. You do not have to rush into it. Go slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. Now, one last thing I wanted to do, group one, is before I leave, I want to get a postcard from Source for you, or a postcard from Spirit. So I have these special cards, and I love these cards because each card has a different meaning. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards for you. And let's see what pops out for us. Okay. This is for group one. Okay, so let's look at the card first. So it says on the front with a butterfly, you are magical. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow. And in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct your currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you, our little umbrella drink smiling at your success. I love you so very much. I love that. And so this really is just kind of saying the same thing. When you're faced with obstacles, the best thing is just to surrender. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow. It's kind of just, reinforcing what the other cards, what the Sacred Traveler says, let go of those things that no longer serve you. Meditate and go within for those answers, and then plan out your next step slowly and steadily. All right. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let me go ahead and remove that number, and let's go ahead and get some energy cards for you. I hope you are having a really good month and a good start to your holiday season. Let's see what messages are going to come out for you. Group 2. What does Group 2 need to know? What does Group 2 need to know? Okay, first one out, the Rainbow Reviver. Okay. Let's see. Let's get 2 more. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog walking. Okay. Let's see, emotional freedom. And let's get 1 more. Just going to pick one. The garden. Okay, so let's talk about this Rainbow Reviver card. I really like this card because this card is a card that is like feeling good from the inside out. The Rainbow Reviver is a doing card. And what I mean by that is this card really talks about like if you are single and feeling lonely, the rainbow can show you how lovable you are. Or if you are in a challenging relationship, the rainbow can come in and brighten up your day. And the way that you access your rainbow reviver is to basically sit in silence and kind of meditate. But you would sit quietly and center yourself. And you center yourself just by taking a couple of deep breaths. So once you center yourself, you're going to imagine this rainbow reviver. And you're going to imagine it starting at your crown chakra and going all the way down through your body, hitting all of your chakras and going out down through your root chakra. Now, what you're going to say when you're sitting there with your eyes closed, picturing your rainbow reviver hitting those chakras, is you're going to say, "This rainbow is cleansing, uplifting, and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy." And when you do this, you can really start to open up those chakras and, really get them moving again, especially if any of your chakras, like your heart chakra, has been closed off for a little while, or it's, you know, small or too big, or this is a really good way to kind of get that back into flow. Now, with this emotional freedom card, this kind of talks about having a fear of losing yourself in a relationship. But how you don't lose yourself in a relationship is you actually talk to your partner and you communicate with your partner about things. And when you can actually have a conversation, like a real, truthful, honest conversation with your partner, and you really, hear each other out, this is just going to take your relationship to the next level. When you can have an open, honest communication with your partner, that's like the ultimate. Then the garden is really about tending to your own garden. So like you can't have the fruit tree if you don't plant the seeds, right? So what areas of your life need to be nourished and grown? What other areas of your life need to be weeded and cleaned out? So kind of off the bat, I'm getting a lot of emotion here. Like with the Rainbow Reviver, I'm kind of getting this feeling like maybe you're feeling lonely, or maybe you're just not thinking so positively about yourself. You could even be in a relationship that maybe you're going through some challenging times right now, especially like with COVID and everything that's going on. And I could see if you have been neglecting certain things, like you haven't been exercising or you haven't been taking care of yourself. So I think all of these cards are really kind of saying to take care of yourself. If you're not feeling that good, take some time to yourself, meditate, picture that rainbow coming in, and really clearing out those chakras. And if you are having a challenging time in a relationship, communication is really the best. Open, honest communication with your partner. Tell them how you feel. And if you have been neglecting some things in your life with your care, like personal self-care, get back to that. Because it's hard to get it back once you lose it, like especially exercise. If you've been exercising for a while and you take 2 months off, it's hard to get back into it, but you got to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put these cards aside. And let's go ahead and get your reading. I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. Okay. What does group 2 need to know right now? Well, the first card out is a hanged man. So, letting go of things that are no longer serving you. And this can be things, situations, people, and then looking at something from a new perspective. I'm going to take that one. Okay, Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she is that super confident lady. She is a social butterfly. She has a lot to offer. And now we have a court couple here. I didn't even notice that. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So we have a super passionate lady over here, fiery individual. Then we have this romantic gentleman, this emotionally balanced king. He's mature. He rules with love, and he's very calm. Lots of water. Then this card, let's see. Oh, Knight of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Cups, this is an action card. This is a romance card. This could be like messages of love. This could be text messages, emails, direct messages, Instagram things like that. Now, one thing that I do like to say with the Knight of Cards is that sometimes this knight can be kind of a player. Like, he's fast to come in and can be fast to leave, but we'll see what happens. But he is definitely coming with that offer. So let's see. And it kind of looks like he has an offer that cup as well. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the next card that came out was the Six of Swords. This is like a transition. It's almost like you're switching sides. You're leaving the swords for the wand. You're leaving that, mental stuff behind, and you're going for something that you're really passionate about. You're letting go of some old baggage and you're leaving it behind. And we have another knight, this is another action card. This guy is charging in fast. He's ambitious. He's fast thinking. He is on a mission. Then the next card, the last card was, let me push these up. Judgment. This is like a life-changing decision, reviewing your past experiences, really reflecting on what has happened. So let's get 2 more cards. Okay, I like that. That is the Six of Cups. This can be reunions of like a past love, or like nostalgia memories, but it can also be the soulmate card. Kind of feel like this might be a love reading. And then last but not least, the Hermit, self-discovery, working on your inner self, meditation. So let's go ahead. Let's look at these cards. So first off, we have the Hangman, which is like letting go of things or situations, people that no longer serve you. Then we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Now, sometimes the court cards can be specific people, or sometimes that they can just be attributes. But the attributes of the Queen of Wands is like, she is a social butterfly. She's like the club promoter. She is that person that's out there. She's got tons of friends. She's confident. She's courageous. The King of Cups stays calm. He is emotionally balanced. He's emotionally mature. He is that CEO that rules with kindness and love. Now, I kind of think that this might be you and a person. This could be a new person, especially if you're letting go of a relationship. If you're letting go of an old relationship, there may be a new person coming in, this King of Cups energy. Because down here, I do see them coming in. This is action, this is forward movement with this cup of love. Now, this doesn't have to mean like you get into a relationship. This can mean like they ask you out on a date, they get the process going. And now you're starting to leave the old way behind. Now, it's funny because in this card, this Six of Swords card, you can see the Six of Swords are all hung up right here. And she's got the wand in her hand, leaving those swords behind. And it's funny because there is a sword here as well. But I don't think that this is a person. I think that this has to do with you, your action, your ambition, your fast thinking. So I think what this has to do with is you're letting go of possibly this old relationship, this relationship that was no longer serving you. You finally let go of it. Maybe you started to become like a social butterfly again. Maybe you started getting out there again. Maybe you're putting yourself out on social media again. And you kind of caught the eye of this King of Cups, this emotionally mature person. I mean, look at that guy. And he comes to you with this offer. Maybe it's a text message. Maybe he direct messages you on Instagram and he says something to you. And so now you're really leaving that old relationship behind. This is fast. This is fast thinking. This is like on a mission. You don't have to think about this relationship for very long. You're just like, peace out to the old relationship. Bye. And this could possibly be a life-changing decision. You're like reviewing your past relationships. You're really reflecting on them because I do see this possibly being your soulmate. This could even be like an old past relationship coming back in. And then here with the Hermit, this is really like going in, focusing within yourself, in your inner world. And this is kind of like that self-discovery card, the meditation card. So you really, I think the only person that's really going to know that if this really is your soulmate, I think is you. You are going to have to go within and really figure out, like, is this my soulmate? Yes or no. I kind of think this is your soulmate. When I'm looking at this, I see a lot of love here. I'm looking at the colors too. Like I kind of look at this as like chakra colors. And so there's so much love here, there's lots of love here, and so much love here. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bring these other cards back in with the Garden, the Emotional Freedom, the Rainbow Reviver. And let's kind of look at this again. So with the Rainbow Reviver, this would make sense if you were letting go of an old relationship. You might be feeling alone right now, especially the holidays are coming up. But just remember, sit quietly, center yourself, really meditate, think about that Rainbow Reviver coming in and clearing out those chakras and really clear out what is no longer serving you. And then again, don't be afraid that you're going to lose yourself in this relationship, with this soulmate relationship. Honest, open communication, that is the key. And then another thing, if you're going to be getting into a relationship, remember to take care of yourself. Put your mask on first before helping others around you, just like they say in the airplane. You can't help others if you're not there to help them, so put your mask on before you help others. So if that means exercising or meditating or just getting out in nature and, tuning out for a little while, go ahead, make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. Now, one last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get a postcard from Source or from Spirit, whatever really resonates with you. Now, let's see what message Spirit has for you. What message do you need to know right now? For group number 2. Okay, now I'm just going to pick this top one because this is a big message, okay? Now let's look at the front. This card says, you are divine beauty. And it kind of has like a Botticelli kind of lady on there. Now it says, dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were true. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and they don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows. Explode in the ether. Oh my God, I love this card and it actually fits so well with your Rainbow Reviver. Loving you so much, rainbows. Explode in the ether. Okay, I love that. And this kind of goes along with like the law of attraction. You know, if you think it, you will it. And you know, if you want something in your life, or if you are trying to do something in your life, you have to know it's possible. You have to believe in yourself. And once you believe, you can achieve anything. You have chosen deck 3. Let me go ahead and shuffle this deck. And let's see where your energy is for this reading. Group number 3. Okay. Okay, well, 3 cards just kind of popped right on out. Okay, so first card out is the 4th chakra. That is your heart chakra, and it says Archangel Raphael. The second card is man holding a coin. And then the third card is indecision. Looks like there is a choice or a decision that you have to make. Okay, so let's talk about this 4th chakra, the heart chakra. So when we get this 4th chakra card, this may be a sign that you are ready to receive new love from others or love from yourself. And for me, this card really talks about the things that we say to ourselves. So, are the things that you say to yourself loving and supportive, or are they damaging and destructive? Are you your biggest cheerleader? And once you can like shine love from within your soul, the universe is going to draw more of those people and things straight to you. You will attract them. Then here with the man holding a coin, this actually talks about receiving health, money, value, wealth in your life. This could be a very successful time for you right now, or there could be a person that shows up that could financially help you with something. But then right here we have this indecision card. And this is really about just making a choice. So if you have been stuck on something, if you have been stuck on making a decision about something for a long time, Stop overanalyzing it. Stop overthinking it. What does your gut say to do? So go within, meditate, and get the answers from within yourself. You already know the answer. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move these cards out of the way, and then we will go ahead and get the cards for your reading. So you might need to really think about the things that you are saying to yourself. You could have a financial person coming in. You could have a lot of financial success coming in. But there is also a decision that you might have to make. So let's see. First card out, the moon. Oh, so the moon talks about, like secrets, fears, emotional distress. And it looks like the guy in this card is confessing something. Maybe it's a secret, maybe it's a fear, but he has his back. He almost looks like he's crying. And he's just like confessing to this person. So let's see what else. Okay, I did see that card. Okay, so I did see a card flip over. There it is. Okay, so the next card out is the Ten of Cups. Love this card because this is like the happy home, the happy life, the kids, the marriage, everything, this deep connection. This is the end all be all. We love that. We want that. Then the next card out is the Empress. Growth, prosperity, fertility, maybe even pregnancy, but joy and happiness. Let's get some more cards here. What else for group number 3? Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new financial opportunity, financial abundance, or just new potential in like a career, something that you are working on. Okay, another ace. So a breakthrough, a new idea, clarity. So this financial opportunity, this could be a job. This could be the start of something really new here for you. New ideas, clarity, breakthroughs, abundance, potential. This is great here. I like this. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, the Four of Wands. This is like, say, the Make-A-Wish card, the 1111, the joy, celebrating, homecoming. Okay, this is all like great. Okay, now we have the Six of Wands, victory, achievement, public recognition. Let's get 2 more cards and see. That one popped out. Okay. Ready to take the first step? You're ready to go, pursuing your passions. Let's get one more. Let's get one more card. I think that was a lot. I'm not going to take the... Okay, then the Nine of Wands, standing up for what you believe in, protecting what you feel like you worked very hard for. So let's go ahead, let's look at this. Okay, so beginning we have this like release of emotions. This could be a release of emotional distress, really just like, getting something off of your chest. This could be secrets or fears, maybe even about a relationship. I do kind of feel like there is like some relationship energy up here because we do have the Ten of Cups, which is that love, home, kids, deep connection. Um, so you or somebody else may be, I don't know, confessing something to you. I don't necessarily see this as like being like a bad thing, like I cheated on you or something like that. Maybe they're confessing their love for you, or maybe you are confessing your love for somebody else. Okay? Or maybe they didn't know that you felt the same way. Um, but I think you do. Because here this looks like the couple is coming together. Like it's almost like this couple is coming together here. And this is like that deep connection, the love, the home, the kids, the family. And then the funny thing is, we do see this little kid up here, like this little girl. Then we have the Empress, which is like this super abundant. This is the divine feminine. This is joy, prosperity, growth, fertility. But this can also mean like fertility as in pregnancy. So maybe, maybe you guys are getting pregnant, or maybe you got pregnant and you are letting your person know. Maybe you were scared to let them know. But I don't see this being like a scary thing. I think that whatever this news is that you release to them, they they take it very well, and it's like they want that too. So maybe if you do find out that you are pregnant, you're scared to let your person know. But don't be scared because this deep connection, they want the same thing that you do. They want that happy life, that happy family, this growth and prosperity with you. Because then right here, we see all this new stuff coming in. We have this new financial opportunity, this abundance, this potential, and then breakthrough ideas and clarity. And then here, this 1111, joy, homecoming, celebration. I see so much positivity coming in here for you, just so much abundance. Almost like all of these cards basically say abundance and breakthroughs and celebration and joy. And with the holidays coming up, this could be an amazing holiday for you. Then down here we have the Six of Wands. It's like victory, public recognition, achievement. Maybe you guys get married. The 1111 card actually can signify marriage. This can be the marriage card. Okay? And then here, this is like public recognition, achievement. You know, you're putting it out there. You are so proud and happy of this, significant achievement, this marriage. And now that you are connected, now that you have this marriage, or maybe now that you're starting your family, you are ready, or you're ready to take that first step. You're ready to start your new family. And then here with the Nine of Wands, this is like you're standing up for what you're passionate about. You're protecting it. You're courageous. You'll do anything for that. So for me, I'm kind of seeing like a family here. Like I see that, I don't know, maybe this confession does have to do with fertility. Maybe it does have to do with a pregnancy. But I don't see that being like a scary thing. Like they like not like they don't want that, because I do see that they do want that. And then again with the fertility, the Empress card, and then all this new positive things, this marriage card, this achievement, this recognition, ready to take that step, that new life with one another, and standing up for and protecting what you work so hard for. So let me bring these cards back in. Okay, so with that fourth chakra, um, you really, be careful of the things that you say to yourself. Make sure the things that you say to yourself are super positive, super loving, because once you can say those things in, that person is going to come in so fast for you. And maybe your person is a super successfully financial person. Maybe he is this man holding a coin, because I do see so much abundance and prosperity and just happiness here for you. But it does look like you have to make some sort of a decision, and I kind of feel like this decision has to do with the moon. Whatever it is that is coming out, whatever it is that you are releasing, I think that this indecision has to do with that. Like you don't know if you want to tell this person, and maybe you're over analyzing and you're overthinking it, but really just rip the band-aid off and just tell them. Okay, now I'm going to get one more message from Spirit for you. Now, I love these cards. These are called postcards from Spirit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. Let's do one more shuffle, and let's get a postcard from Spirit for you. Okay, what does group 3 need to know? What does group 3 need to know? Okay. Let's see what this says. Okay. Now, the front of this postcard has a key on it, and it says, "Unlock your magic." Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and to put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that can open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it today. When you don't go for it today, sorry. Be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so, so much. Yes. And I really think that that has to do with this decision that you have to make. You know, everyone out there is rooting for you to win this game of life, and I kind of think you're winning. Make that decision, rip that band-aid off, and tell that person what you need to tell them. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoyed your pick a card reading for this week. Make sure to stop by my channel for other pick a card readings and law of attraction videos. If you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.